Hey guys, it's Johnny with RV SWAT and welcome to a new episode of the RV Kitchen. And today we are making shrimp and grits. Now, shrimp and grits, let me just explain. I'm from Louisiana. We do shrimp and grits one way, Cajun or Creole shrimp and grits. Tracy is from Georgia, which shrimp and grits is also popular in Georgia. They do it a completely different way. And today I'm doing neither one of those. So today I'm actually doing the Ninja Foodi cookbook. They have a shrimp and grits recipe in here that I'm gonna cook it straight out of the cookbook and see how it compares to Louisiana or Georgia shrimp and grits. So what you're gonna need for this one, if we look over here, you're gonna need water, which I have divided over here, 2.5 cups and a half cup. You need 1 cup of grits or yellow cornmeal. You do not use instant grits, make sure it's real grits. You need 3 tablespoons of salt, which we have here. You need 16 frozen shrimp. Now if you look over here in the shrimp, it calls for 16 jumbo. I don't have jumbo, all I have was medium shrimp, so I just kind of eyeballed what we need there. But it calls for 16 jumbo shrimp, thawed out, deveined, peeled, all that good stuff, and patted dry. So that one is ready for seasoning. You're also going to need the juice of 1 lemon. You're going to need a teaspoon of olive oil, 2 cloves of minced garlic, 1 teaspoon of chili powder, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, and 1 teaspoon of black pepper. You need 1/4 cup of butter cut into 8 pieces and 1/4 cup of Parmesan cheese. And then it calls for fresh parsley and fresh scallions for garnish, which I don't have. So we have freeze-dried scallions or green onions and freeze-dried parsley. Now I'm just showing you this because the book does call for this for a garnish, but we probably will not use this. I don't care about garnishing my meals at home. But anyway, that's everything they call for in the book. So let's get started. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our half cup of water and pour it right into the pot of the Foodi. For an 8-inch baking pan, I have this one, which is just a Food Network multi-purpose pan. So this is what I'm using because this is all I have. I don't have the Ninja Foodi one. So anyway, in this pot, you're going to put the 2.5 cups of water, like that. 1 cup of grits, just like that. I think at this point, I'll check in the book in a minute. I think it calls for 2 teaspoons of salt to go in here. I've noticed with all the recipes that I've been cooking with the Foodi cookbook is they are very heavy on salt, even for me. So I'm gonna cut that to 1 teaspoon of salt. And that's all I'm gonna do. To me, 2 teaspoons is just extremely heavy. Rack, Ninja Foodi rack. We're gonna make sure it's in the lower position. So put that right down here in the lower position. Set the grits right in here. So we have our pressure cooker lid. We're gonna get it locked on. Make sure we're in the seal position, and we're going to pressure cook high for 4 minutes. Start. We're going to let that come to pressure cook, and then it has to do a 10-minute natural release. So while you're waiting for the grits to pressure cook and do a natural release, we're going to prepare the shrimp and get those ready to go in. Alright, so the grits are pressure cooking. We have our shrimp here. We're going to get these seasoned up and get them ready to go. So the first thing we're going to do is put the juice of 1 lemon, about 1 teaspoon of minced garlic or 2 cloves of garlic minced, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of black pepper, 1 teaspoon of chili powder,
Those are heaping teaspoons.
and 1 teaspoon of olive oil. And it calls for a teaspoon of salt in here, but again, they're very heavy on their salt, so I'm just gonna salt to taste. That should be good for what we need. And then we're gonna mix all this up. Yes, my hands are clean. So we'll mix this up and we'll just let the shrimp sit in this marinade until the grits are done. As soon as the grits are done and they naturally release for 10 minutes, we'll come back and show you what's next. All right, so we're done with the 10-minute natural release. We have all the pressure released off the lid. Let's open it up. And let's stir this up. All right, so we got the grits out of the pot, get them stirred up. Now we're going to incorporate the butter. So we got 8 pieces of butter. Get all that in there. Get that stirred in. And also the cheese. 1/4 cup Parmesan cheese. Alright, so we got the butter incorporated. Got the cheese melted. And then you put the shrimp on top. I'm going to take my time and kind of make it kind of pretty. I got all the shrimp in. I'm just going to go ahead. It doesn't call for this, but I got a lot of this marinade in here with the garlic, so I'm just going to put a little bit of this in here just so the juices will get into the grits. So then you just take this, we'll bring it back to the pot, close the crisping lid, and we're going to go bake roast 375 for 10 minutes and go. So we'll come back in 10 minutes, see what it looks like. Hope it's good. All right, timer went off. Let's take a look and see what we got. Yummy. Shrimp look cooked to me. All right. And there she is, shrimp and grits. So we'll get some scooped onto a plate, see what it looks like, get a little garnish on it. All right, there you have it. Shrimp and grits out of the Ninja Foodi. So if you liked the video, make sure you give us a thumbs up. Click the bell if you want notifications. I know it's been a while since we've done our RV kitchen. So do me a favor, if you like these videos, if you want to continue to see the RV kitchen, give us a thumbs up. Because what I'll do is if I get 100 thumbs up, I'll keep the RV kitchen alive and we'll keep making these episodes. If we don't get 100 thumbs up, then that tells me you don't want these episodes anymore and this will be the last one. So it's up to you. Give us thumbs up if you want to continue. Bye.